Hi, and welcome back to the AWAP Podcast, the DME edition or Drama Ministry edition. Drama Ministry, start here. The A to Z on how to's on creating a foundationally sound drama ministry. So we are going to jump back in and pick up on the next chapter, which is chapter 9. Again, if you are new, hi, glad to have you. If you would like to follow along in the book, you can go ahead and click on the link below, and it's available for immediate download. You can click on the link, pause this video, get everything together, and then come back. That way, you have something to keep along, kind of along as we go, and you can keep your notes in there and catch up on what we've already talked about and follow along for the next set of videos that are coming after this. So, right now, we are going to jump into working on lighting and sound design, right? And keeping everything together. Um, and I know it seems redundant because we've talked about a couple of these things before, but I do want to make sure to give everything its own space and go into detail because maybe this is your first time running a drama ministry of doing, and it's where do we go? What do we do? That kind of thing. Because we always, get into starting things, but then there's really no roadmap on how to keep continuing. So this book is a roadmap on how to keep continuing. And I hope you are enjoying it. If you do have any questions, you can always send me a message on awapzone.com. And yeah, so chapter 9, work on lighting and sound design. So we are going to get this started. And I'm very excited about doing this, you guys. Um, I don't know if you've been to my website, but I also do drama ministry workshops where I take the day and teach acting skills and everything that's necessary to pull this off. So if you're a new drama ministry leader and you're like, but I don't even know how to get my actors, I got people that are involved, but they don't have the skill or they've never done it before, but they want to be involved, the workshop would be something great that I can come out, teach them how to do things, give them a notebook with the dialogue in it so that they can be, you guys can make it a professional encounter and they can understand and raise their game to another level and still have fun with it. But I want everyone to know that this is possible to do if you have the enthusiasm for it. If you want to, if even if you just want to know how to do it, you know what I mean? And if you go back to the previous videos and previous chapters in my book, it talks about how to monetize and how to make sure that, things can keep chucking along for us to get that message out there. And that we can do it without fear. And we don't have to have an immense, like, just great budget to work with. We can do it with what we have. We are fully equipped right now to do what's necessary. So here we go. Chapter 9. Working on lighting and sound design for your drama ministry is essential for creating a dynamic and immersive theatrical experience. These technical elements contribute to the mood, atmosphere, and emotional impact of your performances. Here's a more detailed explanation on how to work on lighting and sound for your drama ministry. So, lighting design, number 1, understanding the story. Gain a deep understanding of the story, scenes, and emotions within the production. Lighting design should complement and enhance the narrative. Number 2, collaborate with the team. Work closely with your lighting designer, technical crew, and director to align on the creative vision and requirements for each scene. Number 3, create a lighting plot. So develop a lighting plot that outlines the placement and types of lights for each scene. Consider facts such as intensity, color, and direction. And again, we can get to this during the rehearsals when everything is coming together. And then you can actually see what it sounds like coming from the character and their emotional expression, and that can help to determine the light's intensity, or if it's going to be a spotlight, or if we're going to take bring up all the lights in the house for just a second, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. And that's why it's good for everybody to be at rehearsal. Number four, set the mood. Use lighting to establish the mood and tone of each scene. Different lighting techniques can create dramatic, romantic, suspenseful, or serene atmospheres. Number five, highlight focused areas. Use lighting to guide the audience's attention to a specific area of the stage. So that would be the spotlight and where we're going with that. Spotlighting characters or important props can enhance storytelling. Number six, coordinate with sound. Collaborate with your sound designer and synchronize lighting changes with sound cues. A coordinated approach enhances the overall impact. So even with them keeping their notes, they're marking their soundboard on, this is going to be number one, number two, or it's going to be, okay, it's high or it's low, just so that everybody has a good idea. There's a path. And if someone should happen who's over the sound, not be there, someone else can jump right in, see what's going on, and actually keep up with what is going on in the scene, because sometimes the unexpected happens. And when somebody leaves good notes, they have, everything is written out, and this is what we're doing for scene one, scene two, and then everything on the soundboard is kind of marked. So then we know that, okay, we're going to pull this level up to here slowly, or we're going to bring it down real fast. We're going to light up the house, just the different things. It's easier to follow along. So they need to take it as serious as you're taking it, so that everybody can stay right on their cues. Um, Coordinate with sound. Collaborate with your sound designer to synchronize. Okay. Number seven, experiment with colors. Play with different color palettes to evoke emotions and enhance the visual aesthetics. Warm colors may convey comfort, while cooler tones can create tension. And then so there's a play on that. And it's almost like, what does it feel like to you, right? Because that, and then having the whole experience come together, if you're feeling good about it, the audience is going to feel good about it. And they're going to be engulfed. You see what I'm saying? Like if you are captured by, oh, wow, that went really good and everything came together, the sound was perfect. It wasn't too bright. It kept it in the atmosphere of the sadness or the whatever we're trying to portray, right? That's always like really, really great. Number nine, rehearse with lighting. Like I said before, right? So conduct rehearsals with the actual lighting setup, to ensure that it aligns with the performers, movements, and the director's vision. Sound design. So select appropriate music. Select royalty-free music, just in case you want to record this and actually put it online. Just make sure that all those things are in place so you're not getting dinged, you're not getting copyright infringements, you're not getting deceased letters. Like, you want to make sure that everything you're able to use, just in case it goes really extremely well and you want to put it out there for other people to see. So number one, select appropriate music. Choose music and sound effects that fit the tone and the themes of the production. Music can evoke emotion and create atmosphere, or help to um, mold the atmosphere into what you need it to be. And since my expertise, my passion is on gripping the heart, more dramatic things are of the tone that I would use. But depending on what you're trying to do, you can use whatever you'd like. Number two, collaborate with the team. Work closely with your sound designer, technical crew, and director to integrate the sound seamlessly into performance. Number three, create a sound cue list. So develop a sound cue list that outlines when and how each sound effect or piece of music will be played during the performance, just like we talked about. Number four, enhance emotional moments. So use sound to amplify emotional moments and heighten the impact of important scenes. Well-timed music and effects can be very powerful tools. Number five, balance sound levels. So ensure that the sound levels are balanced so that the dialogue and vocals remain clear and audible over music and effects. And if at all possible, try to keep it within range before it starts hitting that red. Um, because then you have all this reverb, like this the sounds that we don't like to hear when we're trying to do something professionally. And we want to make sure that everything stays within range. So when you rehearse, make sure to bring the levels of the music to where they need to be for the house sound. Because again, the stage sound, the house sound, and then up in the balcony, depending on the acoustics or the height of the room, or the ceiling, and the open space is going to sound a little different. So you want to make sure that you're not tweaking something to be so high up that it washes out everything else. And now you got all these extra little hums and dings and annoying sounds. You want to make sure that everything is still within levels. And maybe this is a good time to point out to the actor when we're doing this, because the music can only go so far, elevate your voice just a bit so we don't have to raise your microphone and then it sets off the alarms. So, talk to them, let them know what's going on and what you need from them, just like they would let you know what they need from you. Number three, create a sound cue list. Number four, enhance emotional moments. Number five, balance sound levels. Um, Okay, number six, incorporate ambient sound. So consider incorporating ambient sound that enhances the realism of the performance. For example, outdoor scenes might benefit from nature sounds if it's supposed to be outdoors. Or if you're outdoors in a city, you might hear honking. You might hear the vroom of cars going by. You might hear a breeze, like a wind picking up, or you could hear birds, right? Or there could be kids laughing and playing in the background. There's all these different things that we can add with the simple little sound effects that would make everything kind of, it can elevate it. So, number seven, synchronize with lighting. Coordinate with your lighting designer to synchronize sound cues with lighting changes, as we all know. This coordination enhances the overall theatrical experience. Use sound effects creatively. Number eight, employ sound effects creatively to create transitions, emphasize actions, or build tension. Sound effects can add depth and texture to a performance. Number nine, test and adjust. So test sound cues during rehearsals and make any necessary adjustments. Ensure that the timing and volume of sound effects are just right. When executed effectively, lighting and sound can elevate your drama ministry's performance to a whole new level of engagement and impact. And it may seem like we went through that really fast, but because I've hit on that topic so many times before, you understand how to collaborate everything into together to make it work together. I still wanted it to have its own space because that's something we need to think about. But because I'm giving these extra tidbits as we go along, it's like, oh, we get it when dealing with the sound and the lighting and the music. So I hope that helps to bring everything together. Again, if you have any questions, if you're going through the book and you're going ahead of time, like ahead of what I'm doing right now, which, um, we're only on chapter 9, let me know. Go to awapzone.com. Go ahead and leave me a message. Take a look around the site. See if there's anything else that interests you. If you want that extra teaching for your students for the drama ministry workshops on how, me teaching the acting skill to bring your productions to life, let me know. And the good thing about that is that it's not all on one person's responsibility. Um, because in doing this and thinking about everything, I don't want any one person to be overwhelmed. But it's when we all bring our little fractions to the table to make that whole piece, we're all in it together. So my drama ministry is a set price. There is a booking fee, which is a non-refundable deposit, and then everything is split between if you're going to have 20 or 30 students. So I don't ever do any more than 30 because I want to be able to give that individual time. I want to be able to actually elevate their skill from when they came in the door and to work with them. And in order to do that, I can't have like however many people that can, want to come and want to show up. I can't do all that because I want to still be able to take that individual time and get their slates done. I want to take that individual time to make sure that I'm answering their questions and they're understanding what I'm showing them. And I want to see them be able to do that back and make sure that I can give them a little bit of critique or a little bit of motivation or just freaking heck yeah, you did that. That was amazing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's all it is, and that sparks that flame. And so now, and they know that they got it, right? And then they're way more confident when they go out there. But I want to be able to take that time to, be individual and as a group and show them that, okay, this is what needs to be done. These are the things that I'm going to go over with you, and then we're going to try them out so that you get real time feedback and it's not something that you have to wait for. And I find it better when I have a limited students in that class. Um, it makes it way better. Um, so the only thing that the facility or the drama ministry leader would be responsible for is just a deposit, right? And then everything else is broken up between the students. So, and here's a little fun fact for the drama ministry leaders. I have my base. When you go to my website, this is what I'm charging, right? And you all have the opportunity, because I keep my prices so low because I know what it takes. I know what I need to do. And I know, all the things that I need. And I'm not trying to price gouge anyone, but I'm trying to put the power back in your hands. So I want to make sure that everything is affordable to the best of my ability without causing issues on my side of things. I want to make sure that everybody can get in and do this. And let's say we do, you have like 90 people that want to sign up. I can only take 30 at a time. So if I need to come back out to your facility and do 3 different trauma ministry workshops, I'm going to come back out to your facility and end up doing 3 drama ministry workshops. And if your place of worship is where the hub is, and you're getting together with all the other heads in the city, and you're like, hey, well, we can do this and we can offer this. um, I can come to wherever you guys need me to. You see what I'm saying? I would prefer to go to wherever those people are coming from, that facility, so we can learn how to work their stage. But if you are the hub of the community and there's people who want to do it and they don't have maybe their own place, or, so I will go everywhere. I will go everywhere. So I want to make everyone feel comfortable. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. And this is where I can help to show the word. Because some people don't get it unless they can see it. You know what I mean? And reading it from a book is just like, yeah, but I don't even see how that could, like, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? And so we want to take out all the problems and all the obstacles and give them a full visual on the Word of God. So let me know what you need. If you have any questions, let me know that too, and I'll try to make it clear. Or if you're ready for me to come to where you are and get the party rolling, I do workshops on Saturdays. If I have to, I can also change those, not change it, but add on additional dates. Um, but I try to make it convenient for everybody. So let me know what you need. I'm here. All right. All right. And again, any other information you can find on the website at awapzone.com. You can click on the link below and download the book. And until next time, have a good one, guys. Talk to you soon.